Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So we saw two major breakouts today with DATS and BBIG going to extended hours. I'm going to go over exactly which levels we need to hold above to make sure we do not have a sell-off and what exact indicators will give us confirmation on a continuation. And all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over the 1 hour chart with you guys here on DATS. I'm going to go over BBIG with you guys here on this video as well. I'm going to go over both of these. Again, BBIG had a nice continuation up going to extended hours. No news. Also, DATS had a nice spike going to extended hours, no news, and also what exactly we're looking out for to have this continuation. But before we get started, I want to mention that we do alert penny stock and break alerts up today. We mentioned NRXP from our daily watch list yesterday, had that continuation up going to today. Also did alert them at $8, jumping up to $11.15 on the day, over 35% on that breakout. And we also mentioned GWH today halted at $18, jumping up to $28 on the day, over 35% on that breakout. And lastly, we mentioned ocgn also yesterday on our daily watch list. So again, if you guys want to see all of our breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a breakout alert of the day again. So again, here on DATS, as you guys can see here on the 1 hour chart, we have the twin moving average that did cross back above the 50, and we mentioned bullish divergence here as we did have the candles to the downside here, showing us that trend to the downside. And as you guys can see, we were oversold on the RSI, showing us our trend to the upside exactly when we had these candles showing us that trend to the downside, showing us those bullish divergence here on the RSI, showing us that confirmation on that move up. And as you guys can see here, we did have that continuation on up going today. As you guys can see, we did have that increase in buy pressure, giving us that confirmation on more momentum going to today. But however, we did have that decrease in buy pressure towards the end of the day here on the 1 hour chart. Had that nice spike here, but however, in my opinion, a little overextended. As you guys can see, we had this major spike from that bounce, but however, we have been continuing up to go into today. In my opinion, we don't have as much buy pressure as we did have previously from this spike and from those bullish divergence. Looking to see if we can break above our previous buy pressure one is exactly what I would be looking for here on the 1 hour chart. Very simple play in my opinion here. And again, our next level that we need to make sure we can hold above here is at 1570, and then making sure we can break above our previous rejection that we did have here at 1849. We also did mention them previously at about $8, had that continuation up about $18. Also did mention that they did need volume at that point in time. Did that have that continuation on down? Had over 100% breakout with DATS from that breakout. Multiple breakouts that we did alert here on DATS. Now, going back to BBIG here, as you guys can see, we are looking to see if we can continue with that spike that we did have going to extended hours. As you guys can see here on the 1 hour chart, we have the 20 moving average just looking to see if we can cross above the 50 here on a technical breakout here, in my opinion. Now, we do have our previous rejections that we have here at 750. We did jump up to about $7 going to extended hours, looking to see if we can break over the 750 mark and hold this as a support going to tomorrow. Again, no news here. If we can hold 750 as a support, in my opinion, BBIG has been sometimes reacting to the upside when the market does react to the downside. We do have our CPI and Fed meeting going to tomorrow with a lot of fear going into inflation. So if the market does have a continuation sell-off from that news, then we could have a possible run up here on BBIG. We're going to keep them on watch to see if we can hold over 750 if we do have a major sell-off going to tomorrow with the market. But again, we're going to keep the market on watch, making sure we do continue on up here with BBIG. Holding the 750 as a support is exactly what we'll be looking for. And then we do have our next level here that we did hold as a support. We had this spike here, and we also did have our continuation breakout from this point, making sure we can hold over $8.10 here. Again, holding over 750 going to tomorrow, hold that as a support, and then break over this 810 mark is exactly what we'll be looking for. And to have confirmation on that continuation, again, we are going to be looking to see if we can hold this 20 moving average above the 50. Again, the 20 moving average being the yellow line and the 50 moving average being the red. Looking to see if we can hold the 20 moving average above the 50 going to tomorrow. If we do not hold the 20 moving average above the 50, then we could come back down, test the 20 moving average, and possibly break out from there. But again, BBIG, no news here, making sure we can continue past that 750 and then 810 mark, and making sure we do get confirmation here. As you guys can see, we do have some buy pressure. We don't have as much buy pressure as we did have previously when we broke up to this point here at 750. So making sure we can break above our previous buy pressure point that we did have here to have more confirmation on that momentum. And to set that alert here on trading, you go over the plus sign here, you click add alert, and you put the alert right above your previous buy pressure point. So that way, if it does break above it, then we will have more confirmation on momentum. But again, making sure we can break above our previous buy pressure points, of course, to make sure we do get that major squeeze that we're looking for. Again, we had this major spike previously, multiple spikes here, and we did not break above our previous buy pressure point. Looking to see if we can break above our previous momentum that we do have here on that major spike that we did originally have on that momentum. And if we do break above our previous buy pressure point, then in my opinion, we could have more confirmation on a possible squeeze at that point in time, breaking above our previous momentum that we did have here on BBIG. So again, we will have both alerts set here on BBIG. And again, making sure we do get confirmation on every one of these breakouts is what I want to make sure we do focus on here. And also we do have an announcement coming in tonight. I'm excited. Stay tuned, Instables. And again, with that said, if you guys want to see all of our breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a breakout alert of the day again. And everybody that has been supporting the channel, all of you Instables that have been supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. As always, much love to you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help us refine it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.